Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn here with update 5, where the update has had an update and the Badwater is now less lava and more chocolate. It looks bad now. It looks kind of oily, so I think that's probably a more realistic version of it, although here it looks like hot chocolate to me. Maybe beavers are allergic to chocolate. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what wiped out humanity. They discovered chocolate fountains, and that was it. Just everyone just died. But yeah, I think it looks a lot more oily. It's less lava now and looks a lot more oily. So I think it's Badwater is just supposed to be oil in the water, which makes sense. Would make sense for after the apocalypse that we've left oil sources around, which surprises me because I would have thought that the world would have come to an end when we run out of oil, not when we. Anyway, this has been updated as well. It now has red smoke at the top instead of green, so that's quite nice. And they have adjusted lots upon lots of recipes. Well, I say lots upon lots, a couple of recipes. We are paying the Folktails, so I can't look at the Iron Teeth stuff. Iron Teeth get all the wonderful things. It's not fair. Come on. But the Iron Teeth did get a bonus. Sorry, the Folktails. The printing press is now Folktail only building. The Iron Teeth don't get it, and you can see there it's got a second recipe, which is a punch card, and the punch card makes dots faster. So that's nice. Other changes involve the recipes in here. You will now see bread takes an hour. Cat's Eye Crackers takes half an hour, and Maple Pastries takes 1.5 hours. So they've adjusted them rather than being 0.3 or 0.78 or 0.691472, 8472, whatever it is, I don't know. They're now a lot more rounded. So we've still got a 0.4 hour there and a 0.52 hour there. So hopefully that's the next one that gets balanced. But yeah, so I think the grits mill as well has changed, so the flour has come down in time, so you can make more flour, but it takes longer to cook the bread. So they've kind of done that balance there, which I don't know whether it's overall it's now slower or faster or about the same, and the difference is just in the processing. I don't know. I haven't run the numbers, and even if I did run the numbers, they'd probably be wrong because I do that a lot. So yeah, we have a drought coming, and that's not really going to change anything for us. It's just a drought, so that's fine. What I might try and do this time, if I remember, is the night time before the drought, I'm going to shut the gates to fill this with water, and just to see. I'd like to come down here and add some floodgates down here, but I kind of realised I messed this up slightly. So what we're going to have to do is run double platforms along here, I think. Yeah, I also need to get in there to get rid of that pine tree, which I hadn't thought about, because that pine tree is in the way. Very, very much in the way. Maybe we'll just get rid of this levee for a moment. I don't think this one level in the end is going to destroy everything if we let the Badwater come down here. And we can temporarily then get in there. We'll just do that. So let's get in there. Okay, and then we can put in a tree, not a tree, a woodcutter. A lumberjack, that's the one. And we will then chop down all the trees. Oh, we don't need to do them. We'll chop down all the trees in here. There's no way you can reach all these trees up here, but you know. We don't need that one done anymore either. And we don't need these ones done. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay, not the hiccups this time. Not the hiccups. Just hiccup probably better. Right. So yes. So we'll get down here and we'll start chopping some of this wood up, which would be awesome. And then we'll put some floodgates in here. And the reason I put floodgates in here is because I'd like to use this, as I said before, as a waterway that allows we can store water in it, so that we can keep the area green. But then we can't store water in it when Badwater comes along. But then later on we'll modify this over here, so that's fine. There is another big change big change that has come along. And it's not affecting us now because of all the stuff going on here, but it might affect this here. So let's see. Let me shut this here. We're fine. We don't worry about this. Okay, we're going to fill water and we're going to run the water down here again. The change is levees now block water completely. And what they mean, I think it's the same tooltip anyway, but what they mean is that they also block moisture. They block this. They block. So if you was to put a row of levees in along the edge of a river, the river would no longer keep the land next to it green. So I want to know what happens with the levees being one on top. I don't think it will matter. I don't think this is going to affect us because this is going to be fine here. But I need to test it to find out. The answer is it's not. It's not breaking it at all because our levees are on top. So this is working fine. So yeah. But levees apparently do now block water flow completely. So yeah, if we ran levees like here on this edge here, it would stop the water, stop the moisture coming out into here. So yeah, so you can no longer create artificial channels. It's not what I mean. You can no longer like run levees in the middle of your river to restrict the flow and still have it come out the other side, keep moisture coming out of it. That's what I'm saying. So if we were to just restrict the flow here, if we kind of like levied off here, this side would no longer get moisture. It would around the edges and it might do underneath. I'm not sure how that works, but yeah, this side would no longer get moisture and it would cause problems for us. So yeah, so now they stop it completely. But on the other side to that, they also completely stop the bad water as well. So if we come in here and levied along this edge here, like this, all this wouldn't have bad water, land on it. So this wouldn't have it here at all. So yeah, so it would be pretty cool. It would work very well, I think, for doing that. That's the idea of it. So you can levy off the bad water channel and it doesn't affect the land next to you. So you can run a single bad water channel right next to your farms and not worry about it if it's got levees either side. So yeah, okay, right. So there's probably other stuff in the update that I've missed, but they're the main things that sort of got me there. So yeah. Oh, I flooded some of the houses there. That's fine. I'm not fussed about that. Yeah. So this is another thing that I really do want to test, and I haven't got around to it yet. So I thought this had reached equilibrium. It has not, as you can clearly see. It is filling more. I don't really feel as if it's going to fill this whole pond at all. But the fact that it's covered the entire ground floor means that it sort of possibly could. But there's no reason why it shouldn't be able to go up there. So also, in reference to the levees blocking the moisture now, you've got to remember that the soil excavation system can now be run by normal beavers. So you don't have to wait for bots for this. Yes, it's expensive still to build because it's end game stuff, but you can use normal beavers on it, which means that if you want to restrict the flow of a river to increase your water wheel power, you'd go for this instead. You'd go for this, and then you'd put dirt in to restrict it, and then you'd build your own channels. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think what we're going to do, actually, my kind of plan back here was to figure out how to make a channel from here all the way along, and then sort of just do a 90 degree and go this way with the so that we can get access to the mines, because there are underground mines up here. And then we put water wheels in here and get infinite power from the bad water that's always running. So yeah. Okay. Speed up time. So how are we doing? We're really bad for potatoes. Like really, really bad for potatoes. And this is because I think I put all of them on harvest. Like a full. So yeah, I might. No, we're fine. Actually, this will be fine. We've got plenty of water. We're not fussed about water. So let's get another storage in there. That will not be full this time because we won't have enough time to do that. Let's also get some crops planting and get our potatoes going there as well. Okie dokie. I'm saving that bit for I don't know what. Let's put potatoes in there as well. There you go. Okay, because we're out of potatoes, which is a problem. And that is because I think I set them to harvest so they harvest everything and then have to wait for everything to grow. So they harvest everything, and then when they've got nothing to harvest, they go and plant it. But if there's something to harvest, they won't plant it. So whilst the crops are empty, they're not growing. They could be growing whilst they're harvesting other bits. So it's always better to have them on plant. Generally, you can have one on plant and then two on harvest, and that works pretty well for most field sizes. So, yeah. Okay, so we have explosives stored here and here, which means we could potentially get ourselves another bit of farmland somewhere. Maybe up here or over here or somewhere we could put a bit of farmland and do things. Here, what I'd like to do is I'd like to blow a channel out and then a channel down here as well. Not to this river, so it won't flow through this river, but a channel that goes all the way down sort of like here somewhere, so it keeps all of this wet, and then maybe we'll do like just a cross or something to get the entire area green, and then we'll put the paths on it. That's the idea. You do that and then you put paths on it. So really I should do it like here somewhere, but we'll do it here to start with, and then we'll fill this. So fill it with water and then later fill it with land. That's the plan. Okay, it is the night before the day after, so let's block that off. Yes, you're going to fill up a bit and overflow. That's fine, but you won't overflow a lot because these will stop flowing, stop running. They actually slow down as the night comes along. They don't just instant stop when the drought starts. During the night period, just before the drought, they start to come down. So let's pause all of our water works because we have plenty of water stored. Let's set you to water. We don't want to pump any more water out because we're going to need it. Let's enable these so we can get some beavers going again here. We don't have any planks, we don't have any gears, we don't have anything at all, really, which is a little concerning. I don't know where all our planks are gone. Yeah, I really don't know where all our planks are gone. That's odd. It's way lower than I expected it to be. You can see the colour of it compared to this one. I think that's way lower than I expected it to be, but oh well. So yeah, I'm not sure where our planks and gears and stuff are going. I'm not sure where. We aren't building anything. These don't use gears, they use Badwater. That's fine. You don't use gears. Planks are going into the gear workshop to make gears, which makes sense, but I don't know where the planks are. They're going up here. Of course, we're making more pumps. Of course, yes. I forgot about that. We were making more pumps, so that's where all our wood's been going to. Okay, right. So yeah, this is way shallower, way shallower than it should be, which is really confusing because this actual area here where the pumps are is blocked off between the two. So I don't know why that's really shallow there. It's very odd. But oh well, if we need to fill it, we can always open this. That's the reason I closed it early, so it's got water stored here. We can always open this to let some water out. So if something goes wrong and we need a bit of land, yeah. Okay, so let's look at explosives, shall we? Let's look at explosives. So we've got 3 different types of explosives. We have dynamite, we have double dynamite, and we have triple dynamite, and they explode 1 depth, 2 depth, or 3 depth. I'm just going to go with 1 depth because this river is only 1 deep right now. The 3 depth ones are very useful if you're building giant like reservoirs and things, so we could block out stuff and do things, but I don't really have any major plan for this place. It's more just I want to get through and eventually build the Fountain of Joy, which we're actually not that far off. We have 10,000 science, we only need 12,000 science for it, but we do need other stuff for it. So let's wait. Let's wait for the drought to be over before I start doing anything, and then we will get a channel. Well, we can just do that there. So don't plant those, and then we'll blow this up, and then we'll start filling this when the drought comes, because we can't fill it if we don't have the water. So let us wait for the water to return. We appear to have a small problem with no food. I think that's caused by the potato apocalypse, the potato eclipse. I had them on harvest for so long rather than farm. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Plus the water dried out. So let's open this. Some water out. I don't want to like flash flood the whole area. Okay, we'll let the rest out then. Boom, there you go. Should go water. I guess we will flash flood the area. Why not? Probably not going to be enough to actually get the water over here now. Nope. Nope, it's not. Okay, fair enough. We don't have any floodgates over here to push it down even further, so I just wanted to get those carrots running there, but nope. Okay, so can you reach? You can reach up there, but you have nowhere to put any logs, which is fair enough. Let's pause on these guys for the moment. Okay. We are definitely going to have some beavers die of hunger. They just didn't have the storage of food ready to go, but that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. We have a plan in place to get more food. It just means you're not going to get food this time around, and I'm sorry about that. I am very, very sorry about that, beavers. But well, yeah. There's nothing we can do about it, I'm afraid. Nothing at all. Okay, so just stop recording there. I don't know if you noticed. This is dried up, which is odd because there's still a beaver working here. I wonder if he's just because he's minus 50% production. No, he's too slow. He's too slow. He just can't do it. So, okay. Let's not bother with that. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, beaver. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that, and we're just gonna fill it with this here. So it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I kind of feel like I want to explode this like now. So let's do the first of many explosions. So look at this. Look at this. The model has changed. It's now a single candle. I think this one's a bigger one, and this one's even the old style model. So come along, build me an explosive. I want to blow up the rest, of course, but I want to do this one because we need to put a thing for the path. So ready? Okay. It's that time. It's that time. We are going to blow out the candle. So everybody make a wish, and the first Timberborn explosion of season 5, update 5 even, is go. Yay! Okay. It's always a monumentous occasion. We are at the first explosion, the first of many. I'm going to put this here. We'll put the floodgate like up here. So I don't know if I need to put the floodgate up there. Do I need a floodgate? I don't know. I really don't know. Not too sure. Really not too sure. I don't know if they've changed evaporation at all as well. I don't know whether that's a thing that's worse. It would make sense that evaporation should be faster during a drought. It would make sense in my head. I don't know if it is that way. I've never particularly paid attention to whether reservoirs during the wet season. Obviously, reservoirs are getting filled up with water, so I've never really paid attention to like filling up a single block and seeing how long it lasts. Yeah, never really thought to pay attention to that. So anyway, you're going to put more explosives down here. You're going to come along and hopefully harvest more carrots here. You're going to harvest more potatoes, and then these should get going with potatoes. Hopefully, we are definitely going to have beavers die of hunger, which we have here. So that's the thing. However, the water will return in the morning. Not that that makes any difference to the beavers because it's not thirst they're dying of. It's food. So we are definitely going to have the super slim beavers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, they're on a massive diet fad thing. That's what it is. The no food, diet. It's not there isn't any food to eat, because look, there's clearly 8 foot 6, 5. There's clearly food to eat. It's just they're not. So they must all be on a diet. That's what it is. Yes. Don't ever starve yourself for a diet. It's really, really bad for you. Like, you can die from it. Beavers die from it. You can die from it too. Don't ever starve yourself. Really bad. Really, really bad. But anyway, I just need to let this recover. Again. More recovery. Woohoo! So we shall leave this here, I think, today, and we shall come back next time. We will continue then. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.